Hello everyone! Today we are going to talk about a mystery drama film called The Hidden Face from 2011. A lot of interesting things are waiting for you. A young and talented conductor, Adrian, returns home to find a video camera and a note. In the video message left behind, his girlfriend Belen confesses that she is tired of the relationship and has decided to leave him. Taking it hard, he begins to miss his beloved and drowns his sorrows with alcohol. While drinking in one of the local bars, he recalls happy moments and sheds a tear. The young waitress Fabiana notices this and wants to help the stranger. On his way out of the bar, Adrian ran into a man and started a fight. Fabiana noticed this and rushed to help. The conductor cannot drive, and the girl offers to go to her house. In the morning, Adrian can't understand how he ended up in a stranger's apartment and is embarrassed by the unobtrusive girl. He hurriedly leaves the waitress and goes to the Philharmonic. In the evening, he returns to the bar and apologizes for his behavior. Trying to thank the caring girl, Adrian arranges a tour for her. On the balcony of the concert hall, the conductor admits that he is single and kisses Fabiana. When they arrive at Adrian's house, the couple makes love and spends the weekend together. In the morning, the police arrive at the conductor's house looking for Adrian's ex-girlfriend. A few weeks ago, she disappeared without a trace, and Belen has not left the country or bought train or bus tickets. Fabiana recognizes one of the detectives as her ex-boyfriend, who is named Bernardo. Without any evidence, the police suspect the conductor and search his apartment. In the evening, Fabiana takes a bath and notices a strange vibration that causes small waves on the surface of the water. Frightened, she calls for help and calms down in the arms of her lover. Bernardo visits Fabiana and warns her to be careful, because the conductor is not so simple and may be hiding something. A few days later, the girl rushes to work and takes a shower. At some point, the water begins to change its temperature, causing her to suffer a small burn. Strange sounds come from the sink, but Fabiana cannot understand the nature of their origin. In the evening, she is having fun and notices a key in the ventilation shaft. At the same time, the lights go out in the house, and when she goes downstairs, she is startled by a dog and hits her head. The next morning, the police call Adrian and invite him to the morgue for identification. At the morgue, the conductor does not recognize Belen and still hopes that she is okay. When he returns home, he hugs Fabiana and does not even realize that his ex-girlfriend lives behind the mirror and is watching them closely. Then the movie takes us back to the past, when Belen and Adrian lived together. Obeying her lover in everything, the girl agreed to move to another country because he received an invitation to a famous Philharmonic. Looking for a place to live, the couple decides to rent a house in the countryside and meets Emma. The owner of the house is renting an apartment after the death of her husband and plans to return to Germany. She agrees to rent the house, but in return, Belen has to take care of her dog, Hans. The girl loves animals, so this is not a problem for her. The first crack in her happy life appeared when Belen decided to visit her lover and found him in the study with a violinist. It's not the first time Veronica and Adrian have attracted her attention, so she becomes jealous of her lover and digs through his phone. Finding compromising messages, she demands a confession, and it turns out that the conductor was indeed flirting with a colleague, but nothing happened between them. Meeting with the apartment owner again, Belen tells her about her feelings and suspicions. Emma's husband was an engineer and an officer, so after the Second World War, he was afraid that he would be persecuted. Having built the house, the man turned it into a real fortress, arranging a secret bunker inside. Emma offers to check it out and gives Belen the key. The bunker is equipped with communications. There is a light generator, and the walls and glass are soundproof. Thanks to this, the person inside can see and hear everything that happens in the bathroom and bedroom, while remaining invisible to the residents of the house. Belen decides to stage a breakup in order to hide in the bunker and see how Adrian will react. After recording a farewell video, she packs her things and waits for her lover. Noticing his car approaching, Belen hurries to the bunker and locks herself inside. When Adrian sees the video, he gets very upset and tries to call his beloved. Belen is happy to see the boyfriend's reaction and decides to leave the bunker. But it turns out that in her haste, she dropped the key and is trapped. The girl begins to panic and look for a way to contact her beloved, but all attempts are in vain, because the walls are soundproof, the glass is unbreakable, and the phone in the bunker does not work. Adrian reports the disappearance of his beloved to the police, but his boss knows about the recent quarrel and betrayal and therefore makes the investigation doubt the conductor's sincerity. While exploring the bunker, Belen finds expired food. At first, she can't eat it, but soon realizes she has no choice. Using a can opener, she tries to break through the wall, but it takes too much time and effort. Hours turned into days, and days into weeks. During this time, the girl was unable to break through the thick layer of the wall, and the generator that produces electricity burned out. At some point, Adrian realized that he was tired of drinking and needed to forget his ex-girlfriend who had left him. That evening, he gets close to Fabiana and brings her home to make love. Behind a mirror, Belen is forced to watch all this and listen to the moans of another girl. In the morning, Belen observes Fabiana using not only her boyfriend, but also her toothbrush. From behind the mirror, the girl tries to yell at her new friend Adriana and insult her. At one point, Fabiana listens to the sink, but she can't make out the words because she hears a strange noise. The vibration of the water in the bathtub and the change in temperature also makes Belen. In an attempt to show signs of life, she screams into the sink again, but Fabiana mistakes her for a ghost living within the walls of the old house. That evening, the girl is having fun and notices a key lying in the vent. Belen notices this and is excited about the discovery, hoping that Fabiana will be able to find the lock and open the bunker. She soon realizes that her hopes are in vain, as the waitress uses it as a necklace. In the morning, Adrian leaves for the identification, and Belen washes her face by pouring water into the sink. While walking in the yard, Fabiana notices that the water in the pond has become dirty and hurries to the bathroom. After taking a drink of water, she tries to communicate with the ghost, hoping to get some answers. Noticing this, Belen grabs a fitting and hits the riser with it, causing vibrations on the water surface. Asking questions, Fabiana realizes that it is not a ghost, but Belen is trapped behind the mirror. Hans the dog tries to lead the girl to a secret door, and soon she finds a keyhole that opens the bunker, but does not save Belen. At that moment, Adrian returns home, and the girl decides not to tell him about her discovery. Upon learning of Fabiana's secret, the dog barks at her, but the girl remains steadfast. Knowing that Belen is watching them, the waitress arranges a sleeping place in another room, and she starts using the bathroom on the ground floor. After a while, remorse forces Fabiana to talk to Belen again, but the girl shows no signs of life. A few days later, a detective visits her and hands her a compromising photograph of Adrian and his mistress. At the same time, the conductor breaks up with the violinist and decides to spend the rest of his days with Fabian. Worried about the bunker's inhabitant, the girl opens the secret door and finds Belen lying down. Fabiana wants to check on her, but she hits her over the head with a bottle and runs away, locking the bunker behind her. When Adrian returns home, he does not find either of the girls. Belen could not forgive the betrayal and left the house forever, leaving the key to the bunker and a photo of them together in her bedroom. Emma is the only one who knows about the secret room, but a phone call that came through said that the woman had died and her relatives had put the house up for sale. Fabiana is left in the bunker with no food, no electricity, and no chance of rescue. If you have watched the video so far, you should know that I'm happy to have viewers like you. Thank you for watching to the end. Subscribe to the channel and follow the news. OLEJA Recapped was with you. See you soon.